Good evening, intrepid explorers of the eerie and the unknown, and welcome back to TobattoVision. And if you're here for the first time, well, welcome all the same. Tonight, we dive into the chilling tale from the spring of 1973, set against the serene yet mysterious backdrop of Lake Common on the Isle of Wight. So grab your supernatural sleuthing kits, because you're in for a curious tale of phantoms and frights. In an era of flared jeans and cassette tapes, two unsuspecting children on holiday encountered something that would forever change the course of their otherwise seemingly calm lives and etch itself into the fabric of local folklore. Amidst this tranquility, a haunting sound, mimicking an ambulance siren, lured these children towards a mysterious and surreal meeting. This wasn't just any odd encounter. What awaited them was the Sandown Clown, a bizarre amalgamation of clown, robot, and possibly even an alien. So prepare to explore this spine-chilling account of this eerie encounter with a being that seemingly defied all normal and conventional descriptions. Let's unravel the mystery of the Sandown Clown, or at least let's attempt to, exploring whether this enigmatic figure was a ghostly apparition, an extraterrestrial visitor, or something far more sinister. Right here on TobattoVision. Let's dive in. In the late spring of 1973, a chilling encounter on the Isle of Wight wove itself into the fabric of local legend. Amid the serene backdrop of Lake Common in Sandown, England, two children on holiday heard a haunting sound that mimicked the wail of an ambulance siren, a sound that would lure them towards a surreal meeting that remains shrouded in mystery to this day. Compelled by curiosity, the children followed the eerie noise across a rustic footbridge spanning a small stream, only to find themselves face to face with an enigmatic figure that defied all conventional description. This apparition, which would later be known as the Sandown Clown, stood more than 2 meters tall, its towering form clad in bizarre ensemble that blurred the lines between a clown, a robot, and an otherworldly entity. The figure's head was grotesquely large, perfectly spherical, and stark white, resembling a macabre balloon on the brink of bursting. Its face was a ghastly mask, eyes depicted by stark blue triangles, a nose by a flat brown rectangle, and a mouth by thin yellow lips curved into a static, silent scream. This unsettling visage was framed by sparse, frizzled hair of reddish-brown, and topped with a tall, pointed hat that seemed to pierce the somber sky. Adorned in a high-collared suit of garish red and green, the clown's attire was as flamboyant as it was foreboding, complete with frilly trousers and sleeves that fluttered like the wings of a bat. The suit, initially connected to the bizarre hat, was later removed to reveal a white, balding scalp. Dark blue gloves covered its hands, yet its feet remained eerily bare, accentuating the oddity of its 3-toed appendages. Communication with this phantom figure was mediated through a microphone or tannoy system it carried, which not only transmitted its voice, but also emitted the initial siren-like call. This system may have been integral to its mysterious presence, creating an auditory illusion that led the children to its lair, a ramshackle hut nestled in the woods near the lake. This dwelling appeared just as bizarre internally, with walls covered in blue-green dial patterns and metallic floors, furnished only with crude wooden chairs and a table. Within this surreal refuge, the being, which called itself Sam, interacted with the children. Despite its towering and intimidating appearance, it exhibited a demeanor that was shy yet benign. It professed an aversion to humans, claiming it would not defend itself if attacked. Sam's diet was peculiar. It drank water after cleaning it from the nearby stream, and consumed wild berries in a disturbingly mechanical fashion, thrusting its head forward and shuffling the berries from its eyes to its mouth without touching them with its hands. Sam's revelations continued as it claimed to be all colors and not human, nor a ghost, but something else entirely, an odd sort of way existence that left more questions than answers. Every inquiry from the children about its origins or essence was met with a cryptic, "you know," deepening the enigma at hand. But the Sandown Clown vanished as mysteriously as it appeared, with its hut disappearing without a trace, leaving behind no physical evidence of the bizarre encounter. The incident prompted the children's parents to seek help from BFORA, the British UFO Research Association, which documented this peculiar case. Theories about the Sandown Clown's true nature abound, ranging from an extraterrestrial being and a spectral phantom to a robotic entity and a psychological phenomenon, a collective hallucination, if you will. Decades later, the tale of the Sandown Clown persists, a spine-chilling anecdote of paranormal intrigue that continues to provoke both fear and fascination. Its story, captured in the eerie stillness of Sandown's misty shores, beckons the brave and the curious alike to ponder the mysteries that lie beyond the realm of the known. This spectral clown, whether myth or reality, remains a haunting figure in the lore of the unexplained, a phantasmal presence that echoes the timeless allure of the supernatural. As we reach the end of our mysterious journey through the Isle of Wight and the mists of Lake Common, and the tale of the Sandown Clown, we're still left with way more questions than answers. Tonight, we've navigated through the strange recollection of two children's memories, forever marked by this strange encounter with the so-called Sandown Clown. Was the Sandown Clown a spectral figure from beyond our understanding? A cosmic visitor lost on our shores? Or something as mundane yet disturbing as a deformed recluse masquerading as a clown and luring children to his hut? The truth remains obscured by the fog of time and the shadows of that spring day in 1973. Even if we take everything the children said about that day with a grain of salt and believed even 30% of their story, the implications are still profoundly unsettling. The very thought of it, whether it's a hoax, a collective hallucination, or a genuine paranormal occurrence, it just stirs the spine and tickles the darkest corners of our minds. So what do you believe? Was the Sandown Clown a figment of childhood fears, amplified by the echo of an ambulance siren in the woods? Or was it truly something inexplicable? Whatever the story may be, the story of the Sandown Clown remains a creepy and captivating chapter in the lore of the unexplained. Thank you for joining me here on TobattoVision for this dive into the deep, deep unknown. Keep pondering the mysteries lurking just out of sight. And remember, sometimes the true horror is not in knowing, but in the questions left unanswered. Good night, everybody. Sleep tight.